Want to save half of your rent, you're willing to pay all your rent. Y'all, I would rather work two jobs if I have to than be in a relationship with someone who I have to go 50-50 with. That's what y'all don't understand. I've worked two jobs. I work every day. I don't care.
I date you, you are responsible for my expenses, point blank, period. Especially if you say you're conservative. If I'm getting someone who tells me they're conservative, I'm expecting you to pay for everything. And that's what I'm expecting, so.
First of all, whoever put Miss Trenchbull up there is not seeing the pearly gates of heaven. Yet again, we have the undesirables of society telling people what they demand from people that don't want them. I don't know if you guys know, but this month, 3 years ago, is when Kevin Samuels passed away. But his legacy is still living on. We're still having these conversations. We're still learning the lessons that he talked about day in and day out. And we get an endless supply of these conversations. The 50-50 conversation, the who should pay on the date, all these conversations, they happen weekly. I'm tired of them, to be honest with you. And it's people that can't seem to figure out why they're not getting the results that they want in their dating life. Now, I'm going to reiterate one of Kevin Samuels' points because it's simple and it's effective. When you hear people making these demands about what it is that they want from people that they're dating, you got to ask, the people that you want, what do they want in a partner? Do they want a woman that's up on Al Gore's internet demanding that you pay her bills? Probably not. And the results in your life speak for themselves. That's where you are, where you are. Now, I'm married, so I'm always going to advocate for men to choose a good woman to have kids with. Not one of these no-limit soldiers that's up on the internet all over social media. So if you're continuously putting out a list of demands and you can't get what you're looking for, that's a data point. Most women, they're not going to listen. They think that what they want is going to fall into their lap. All they have to do is keep manifesting, keep hoping and praying and wishing. And that's how you get a lady that's online talking about she'd rather pay 100% of her bills than partner with somebody and build a life together. That doesn't even make sense. Most single people struggle, especially in the last 5 years with houses and prices going up, rent prices going up, food going up, everything. Finish up job one after a good cry.
Is Tuesday 12 to 4 work for you?
Getting a workout in, that's good.
Yep, no problem.
Look at that lady's life. She woke up at the ass crack of dawn to, as we used to say in the military, shower and shave. She's on the computer at 8 a.m., ready to start a long ass day of work. That's what the First Lady is advocating for. Spending all your free time working and surviving, getting off at 12:30 a.m. the next day. Now, if you're single and you want to stack your money, that's a movement that I can get behind. Working two jobs, building up your finances, getting out of debt, taking on two jobs for that type of situation. I can advocate for that. But for the sake of being rebellious, you're going to have a long and lonely life letting social media tell you that it's better to be alone. You ain't worked 16 hours and had bags under your eyes looking like you got in a fight with Mike Tyson before if you're advocating for people working two jobs just because they don't want to go 50-50. You ain't been there. But keep listening to these podcasts because let's be real. The guy that has worked hard in his life, he has standards and expectations as well. He has demands he can make as well. And when a woman's barometer for a relationship, it starts at income, she has a limited pond to fish in. But for men, if our barometer starts at beautiful women, There's an endless supply of them. Keep letting social media tell you money is the end all be all. It's the most important thing. It's important. Absolutely. You need food and clothing, shelter and water. But this lady is saying she'd rather be single, work 2 jobs before she contributes to the relationship financially. She's going to be single for a long time. I need Kevin's soundboard so I can do the buy a dog and die alone sound. I have a soundboard, but not Kevin's. I need that sound. At the end of the day, everybody gets to choose. It's your life, and you got to live with the success or failure of your life decisions. But I see way too many of these conversations about 50-50, about who's paying for the date, all of this stuff. And I think they're pushing an agenda for the loneliness epidemic. We see way more of those conversations, way more singles than people that are in happy, healthy relationships that are telling you come together. But some people are going to learn the hard way. They're going to have long lives, long, lonely lives. Let me know what you guys think about 50-50 relationships. Personally, I think a wife, or at least my wife, her role is to raise the kids in the home. That's their first educator, and I got the rest. I'm going to take care of everything outside. But everybody doesn't have the option to make that happen. I completely understand that. You got to play the hand that you were dealt. Those are my thoughts. If you like the video, like the video. Subscribe to me back here for the next conversation. And if you have something to say, let the world know. This is the place for discourse. Until next time, peace.